Feel the angle. Right. Okay, I think it's a 4-iron here off 11's tee box. Setup looking really good, mate. Real good, nice and tall. Balance points are excellent. Alrighty. Take away just a little there, hey. Not quite setting nicely. It's more sort of flexion and a bit of pronation, not really setting the club nicely. But definitely the setup in the initial part is really spot on. Absolutely spot on. So we're going to keep working on that sort of hinge and setting the club anyway. From there, get it to quite a good place. Maybe a touch across the line. This one here is one of the better ones in terms of how it's sat down. A little bit softer at the top. Change of direction with the legs, very good. And obviously swing path, angle of attack, great. Alright, but there's no lag there. You've got almost lost all your flexion. A little too early there. Okay, that's also what's making the club just a touch open. Okay, you can't really release that, that's why it comes out like that. See a little weak open face strike. Okay, so a little bit excess flexion and pronation on the backswing. Okay, but mostly just you got to learn how to hold it and release it later. Okay. Alright, thanks again. I honestly, after we sat down and chatted, obviously was quite surprised at the score. I thought you played a lot better than you scored. A lot of that is to do with, as you said, scoring more honestly, no mulligans, all that type of stuff. But a lot of that to do is with your short game of putting. Okay, your putting is just elevating the scores. Right? We've got to get better with that putting. Then we need to start a whole new routine. Try and read the putt and then start some distance control. Okay, it's just not good enough, and then it elevates everything. Okay, so then also it's not quite similar with the chipping. Okay, it just needs to be a little bit better. Okay, we just do that touch of lead. Everything's kind of a little bit too neutral, and you're kind of almost arcing in like a putt and catching the middle of the golf ball. You know, almost like you're trying to hit a little belly wedge or something like that. Okay, you just got to go a little forward, hand a little forward. Okay, then just keep that angle throughout the stroke. I'm not saying you're going to be handsy. Okay, we set that lead. We still use the shoulders. Just the same amount of lead, same amount of lead, same amount of lead. Okay, then you can just gently bounce that club. Once you strike it consistently, nice and easy. Okay? From there to the swing, okay, mostly, okay, it's obviously, as you saw in that video, okay, just a touch of that pronation and flexion rather than really setting the club. And I told you that's what I was seeing on the course, right? It just wasn't soft enough, nice and set, okay, and then holding the lag to release to the ball is just kind of wide and dead, just a little bit dead. You get what I'm saying? Okay, so now when we get through the video, I saw that it was actually a little bit caused by that. Okay, touch across the line sometimes, but just caused by that. So it's really hard to set that and be nice and soft when you get that excess pronation there, because you kind of have to put the club in position. Okay, so you can see it's never going to really sit nicely with synchronization, sequencing. Okay, it's not really going to load nicely. All right, so we just got to keep working through that. It wasn't a wave, it was just this pronation and excess flexion too early. Okay, so just going to keep setting that club nice and soft there. Okay, and then that late release. Okay, not that early release. All right. In terms of sequence, balance, footwork, and mostly that dipping on that right shoulder, absolutely fantastic. All right, absolutely fantastic. Miles better. Okay, so I'm super happy with that. Just got to keep it up. Okay, it was much better. It looked better. Okay, the flights and stuff were better. Like I said, they were just a little bit dead sometimes. Okay, there was less wild stuff. Just after I spoke to you on that one on 14, okay, then you just completely put that away for the whole round. Beautiful control, balance, okay, starting to really look nice. Okay, now we just need to create that little bit of athleticism and snap. Okay, and then obviously develop this short game in order to translate that into good scoring. Okay.